So the first Beetlejuice movie came out in 1988. I was 2! So when I say I've literally waited my entire life for a Beetlejuice sequel, I'm not lying. So, was Beetlejuice Beetlejuice worth the 30-plus year wait? My answer is yes. It's hard to measure up to the first Beetlejuice movie, which in itself is a Tim Burton masterpiece. But what Beetlejuice 2 is, it is a great return to form for Tim Burton. Not only is it good storytelling, but it's a return to practical effects. Is there CGI? Of course there is. But there's stop motion animation. And at times it looks like it could be CGI, but it's not. It's practical effects. And it's fantastic. It's great to see Tim Burton getting back to what he does best. And speaking of getting back to what they do best, Michael Keaton. Oh man, it is like he never left the role. Say what you will about the Flash movie, but Michael Keaton in the Batsuit was the best. And same thing with Beetlejuice 2, seeing him back in the striped suit, back in the makeup, back just cracking jokes and gags. It's a return to form for Michael Keaton too, and he's just perfect. Winona Ryder too, she just jumps right back into Lydia like it was yesterday, the first time she played her. She never left this role. Jenna Ortega is just an amazing addition to the cast. She fits in perfectly, not only with Winona Ryder, but with Michael Keaton and the great Catherine O'Hara. She is back as Delia Dietz, and she's one of the funniest parts of the movie. She is no stranger to comedy, but I think being in Schitt's Creek really just blossomed her in terms of her comedic chops, because now can't turn them off. Now we already know Charles Dietz dead, but there is little more to his character than we are led to believe. I won't say anything because of spoilers, obviously. The Maitlands, they're not in the movie at all. It's explained away with a quick throwaway line, and honestly, that's okay, because when you think about it, ghosts don't age. And unlike Michael Keaton, who has practically not aged, got a few wrinkles, but he's pretty much not aged. Alec Baldwin, Gina Davis, they've aged. We have other new characters. We got Justin Theroux as Rory. He is the love interest to Lydia Dietz, and honestly, it could have done without a love interest. But in general, he plays the role very well, and it could have done without him, but he did his part. Monica Bellucci's character, ultimately, she's just kind of a throwaway character. She's there, she's out for revenge, and then she's gone. She's just kind of there, and it's a little disappointing. And honestly, without her character, Willem Dafoe's character is kind of useless. So honestly, we really could have done without those two characters. I love Willem Dafoe. He's one of the best fucking actors. And he's great in his role as like a washed-up B actor who is now dead, obviously. But it could have done without him, and it could have done without Monica Bellucci. It could have just been about... I don't want to give too many details without spoiling, but it could have just been about, well, we know from the trailer and from clips that Lydia conjures Beetlejuice to go save her daughter. It could have just been about that, and it would have been fine. But ultimately, Beetlejuice, for me, as a longtime fan, lifelong fan, it's worth the wait. It's funny. The effects are fantastic. The gags are hysterical. Michael Keaton, again, just absolutely glorious. Everybody who came back to their role is just fantastic. Jenna Ortega, an amazing addition to the cast. And, I want to see more. Are we going to get Beetlejuice 3? I doubt it. They kind of leave it open, maybe. But I don't think it's really necessary. Will I go see it? Absolutely. But by the time they go do it, all of these actors are going to be too old to really be doing anything. So It's like, maybe just leave it here at a high note and let's just finish it. Tim Burton, again, returned to form. It is great to see him just doing what he does best and not like getting lost in just a big budget studio movie. You know, he's clearly having fun making this, and from interviews I've seen of the cast, he was having fun making this. And it just, as a longtime Tim Burton fan, that's just, it's awesome. So if you're a fan of the original, I think you're going to enjoy this. You might not. It depends on your overall tastes these days. But if you're a lifelong fan like me of the original Beetlejuice movie, I think you're going to dig it. I'm going to give Beetlejuice an A-. Did you enjoy the review? Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to get notified when more reviews go live. Feel free to leave a comment to discuss your thoughts on the movie or show, and I will see you next time.